Hey guys, welcome back to Eversoul. In today's video, you may have noticed that we got an extra 2100 gems in the mail. Now, I wanted to go through the emergency non-maintenance patch that they've put through with some bugs, some fixes, and some changes. Some of them actually being very good that I'm really excited about. There's some accounts getting banned and stuff like that. So we'll take a look at it. So let's jump over here and go through it. My head's too big for that, so let's just shrink me down so you guys can see the entire text. I know I look tiny, but hey, these things happen. That should be fine. Alrighty then. So let's get into it. Hello, saviors. This is really the one thing I want to say before we get into it. I'm actually really impressed. I've never played a Cacao Games game before. I never played Guardian Tales or anything like that, but I know people, like friends of mine that played it and said it was really good. They were really good with communication and acting quickly. And that's what I think this is. This is pretty good. Like, I know it's frustrating that there are bugs in the game and things not working properly, but at least they're transparent about it and getting onto it quickly and compensating well. I just think that's the best way to go about it. So I'm actually quite impressed with this game so far, with the way they handle things. Let me know your guys' thoughts. I could be misreading it, but that's just my thoughts from what I've seen so far. We first want to apologize for the inconvenience caused by the expedition mission error. We have placed a ban on 6 accounts on the Korean server that have exploited the error and want to share our action plan below. So for those, basically, I noticed this as well because yesterday I received 60 friendship points from people cleaning my town. So apparently there was no limit on how many you could get. So I guess what the exploit people were doing was just getting infinite accounts, like maybe re-rolling infinite accounts because it doesn't take long to get there, and just kept doing their own. So these guys, I don't know, on a KR server, they got a beefy PC. I don't know how many instances they're running, but I'm assuming to get a ban, you must have been doing like thousands of summons for free. So basically, that's the exploit, is that there was no cap on it. So our initial intention was to allow as you get 3 expedition missions per day max, help on expeditions up to 3 times per day to claim additional rewards. After investigation, we have found out that such restrictions have been left out. In order to prevent additional problems from spreading, we have applied a non-maintenance patch just now at 1450 UTC to restrict receiving help from your friends to come from an expedition to 10 times per day, which is still huge. And from January 19th, regular maintenance, we will restrict it ultimately to 3 times per day. Now, that makes sense. When I first realized that you had the expedition system and when you cleared a friend's yard, you got friendship points, I thought that was crazy in itself. But even if they're limiting it to 3 times per day that you get them, that still means you can get 30 per day by cleaning your friends' yards, 30 per day by them cleaning your yard, and then you can get another 2 per day, 3 per day from, is it 2? 2 per day from gifting friend points. So that's still 8 summons per day for free to play. Paid can get 9 summons per day. So that's what it'll go to. But at the moment, you can still receive 10 times per day, which is nuts. But still, honestly, 8 free-to-play summons, even though it's only friendship banner per day, is still really good summon income. When you consider the fact that not only you can get chance at epic heroes, but you also get your rare hero fodder, and then whenever you get a common hero, you get the materials to go ahead and buy those stones from the shop eventually to get another epic hero. So no matter which way you look at it, I still think 8 summons for free per day is fantastic. Despite these measures, we are aware of the inconvenience and unreasonable elements of such a case. And in order to make it easier for you to help your friends through expedition missions, we are planning to have a counter for the expedition missions you were helped with displayed on the friends list. So basically what they're saying is when you go to do an expedition at a friend's place, instead of just going to it and clearing it, if they're already at 3 of 3, you'll be able to see that so that you can help people that actually need the help, which is a good system. I like that. Regarding normal summon probabilities, the temporary maintenance performed earlier morning today fixed the issue where your previous account information seemed to reappear when you had changed accounts, but this was not actually in effect. Normal summon probability stats are maintained server-side and have no relation to the info showing up on the client. So basically what this is saying is if you were playing an account, this is my understanding, I could be wrong with this, but if you were playing an account and you had like on your normal banner, you say you had 17 summons until your next guaranteed epic. If you then logged out of that account and into a new account, it would still say 17, even though maybe your pity on that one was 3 or 20 or whatever. So it was a visual error that happened when logging in and out of accounts, but the back end didn't change, so your actual pity wasn't affected. That's how I understand this one. Let me know if I'm wrong. Regarding guild levels, additionally, an issue with guild levels has been found, and we are currently investigating the case. Details on this matter will be shared later after we confirm. So I've seen this. One of my mates told me, I didn't look too closely at the leveling system. I believe it's that from guild level 1 to 2, and then I think it's from guild level 2 to 3 is like the experience needed to level up the guild. It's like they've put an extra 0 on the end of it. So it's like ridiculously big. I can't remember exact numbers, but it's like there's just like an extra 0, and it's like the leveling up time is ridiculous. Whether it's 2 to 3 or 3 to 4, I can't remember, but yeah, it looked like a bug, and my mate messaged me like, this has got to be a bug, and I just had never seen it yet. Regarding the town object tooltip issue, Fairy Pond sold by the town shop is an object that gives an additional 2.5% mana crystals as loot, but the tooltip wrongfully states that it gives mana dust. I also thought it only says 1%, but I could be wrong. I was reading that yesterday. This text issue has been resolved with a non-maintenance patch. For those who have already purchased the object and want to refund, please send us a support ticket and we'll reimburse you your town coins. This is what I like as well. Realistically, it's something that no one's going to go, what, I'm getting crystals instead of dust? I don't want resources. So like, I don't think anyone's going to want to refund that. But if you do, they leave it open. That's what I like about this kind of stuff. In addition, the Witch's Pot Fountain has a problem in its tooltip where it did not represent the loot gold increase count. Okay, honestly, I don't even know which item that is, but it's something in there. Regarding the Thunder God Spear error in Dungeon. Thunder God Spear, which is a treasure chest card you get from the Dimensional Labyrinth and Hall of Memories, had an issue where additional damage would not be inflicted. This has been resolved with a non-maintenance patch. I think that's the one I've got because I'm actually stuck on the level 3 hardest mode. And I've got that. I just tested it before I got on for this video because I had that spear that says like it deals X% of their health and stuns them. It's not doing the health, so I can't cheese it, unfortunately. So I don't know if it has been fixed, if it is getting fixed, but yeah, at the moment, my plan was to put the one hero, like one fodder hero in with it, reduce their health, one fodder hero, reduce the health, and just, then wipe it. But it's not working for me, so I'm probably not going to clear the labyrinth. Rip me. Regarding the part-time job fatigue issue, we are working on a revision of the current situation where you can let your soul to rest only when the energy is at 0. Yeah, this was weird to me, where you can only rest them at 0. It's like, why can't I just preemptively rest them if I've got no missions to send them out on? The auto select button will continue to work only when the energy is at 0, and we are working on adding a feature where you will manually be able to put your souls to rest even when their energy is not at 0. The resting time needed will be proportional to the energy the soul has left. We will share this detail in future patch notes. Cool beans. Okay, this one's huge for me because this is something, if you've watched me stream, you know this triggers me hard and it's fantastic. Regarding level sync slot cooldown, we believe the 24-hour cooldown for removing a soul from the level sync can be overwhelming, and we plan to reduce this down to 4 hours. Once the cooldown time is reduced, the number of Everstones needed to reset the cooldown automatically will also be reduced. We will share the details of this feature in future patch notes. We're always listening carefully to all of our saviors. We will make sure to resolve the issues found as soon as possible. Due to the inconvenience caused, you get 2100 Everstones. But this one's sick because honestly, paid players, if you buy the pack, it's not much of an issue because you get the free resets. For free to play, this is like a huge thing because I'm doing my free to play challenge. Like, everyone's like, try this hero, try this hero. I'm like, yeah, but it's costing me 100 gems every time to do it. So it's like, or the 30 for the reset, but the reset's more painful. So this, and I'm assuming because it was 100 gems at baseline for 24 hours, so 50 for 12. So we're looking at like, what will it be, like 20 gems to do, or you can just wait 4 hours. I like that. I think it's pretty solid. You guys let me know what you think. Anyway, that is the notes. That's what's going on. Thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.